Hi friends, Jeff Mortimer, Community Connector with RSI. Chrissy Connors is the story that I'm going to be sharing today. Chrissy, like many of us, has experienced tremendous adversity. And I'll let her explain the details of that. But working with Chrissy has been such an inspiration for me because she has shown those elements of self-awareness, perseverance, resilience, and really the grit. Getting right into it and challenging herself. It's just been remarkable, the transcendence of seeing someone seeing themselves differently and reaching for those dreams. Chrissy is, in my mind, is really the textbook template for what we aspire to in community connections, and that's ability to transcend where they are from being supported to crossing that gap and actually flourishing in community. So enjoy your time with Chrissy Connors. I think you'll find it a remarkable story. Hi friends, I'm here with Chrissy Connors. We're talking a little bit about community connections. And what the point is today is we're going to share a story and what I believe is a successful story of an individual that has really understood the power of connection and community. And so I'm going to defer to Chrissy Connors. Chrissy, in a real short, we don't have to go too deep or anything like that, but why don't you talk a little bit about maybe where you were and where you are right now? Real quick snapshot of your life.
Well, I would say, I used to be on the other side of the fence at one point in time, where I was locked up, hospitalized in group homes, dealing with mental illness and behaviors.
And that started
way back when I was 12 years old is when I started dealing with being put away and locked up and getting taken out of the home.
Sure.
And it took many years dealing with all of that up until now. I'm living in my own apartment. Have a job working actually in a adult group home facility. Driving my own car. When I was in those places, I always had my goal of being a decent grown up individual with my own independence and having that back, and being sober and having adult responsibility, and I feel like I've achieved that goal.
That's where you are today.
Yep.
Yeah, good. Chrissy, remarkable story of it, literally how you've been able to go through the system as it is. A group home, and now you're working in a group home supporting others. It's such a fantastic thing. But I imagine there's other people maybe watching this video that are reviewing themselves and wondering, what does it take to move forward in life?
Yeah.
And I'm wondering what advice you might have for them because you've been there.
Well, and you got to be able to know what you really want in life. You got to have some goals for yourself. And if you feel like you're alone too, you have a support system while you're where you're at. And don't be afraid to seek your support system.
So it takes a little reaching out.
Yeah, reaching out. Don't be afraid, there's people there to support you. Use it. And they'll help you every step of the way because, that's what I had to do, and it takes that as the first step, knowing what your purpose is, set some goals, reach out for your support system. It just takes step by step to get where you want to be, and you're going to fall on your face here and there, but keep on getting up and going for it. It's going to take time. It's going to take patience. It's going to take going through hell, but you got to keep getting up, keep going.
Well, Chrissy, this has been awesome. I think it's a great story, but I think ultimately we want to get into the essence of community and what it's done to you. I wonder if you see yourself differently as a community member as part of this process. Tell me your thoughts on that.
Well, I do feel more part of the community now. When I was in the group home, when I was in hospital, when I was more institutionalized and taking all the meds I took, I felt more like a person that wasn't normal.
Yeah.
I didn't feel normal taking all these meds. I didn't feel normal being in a group home or a hospital or locked up.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't feel like I was part of the world. I didn't feel like part of the community because I was in placement.
Yeah.
You know, I didn't feel like I was part of the world. I became in my own apartment. Even, you know, when I was in my own apartment, for a little bit, I still felt out of place.
Sure.
But for you, for example, Jeff, you've helped me become part of the community and
wow.
taught me that no matter where I am or what I do, what meds I take or what I've been through, no matter what, I can always be a part of the community and what I do.
Yeah.
And that's what's really important. No matter where you are, you're part of the community. And
So it's kind of how you see yourself, right?
Yes, exactly.
And you've alluded to that earlier in our talks. That it's part of a process.
Yeah.
Well, high five, my friend.
Yep.
It's a great story. Thank you. I hope you've enjoyed our time with Chrissy Connors today. Truly a remarkable story. And you know, the road to community connections is rarely a solitary pursuit. It takes multiple elements, from staffing to transportation to community members to mentoring. It really is about reaching out. It really is about support. And ultimately, it's about building friendship and relationship. And we all could stand to benefit with more relationship in our life. The benefits for our overall health, our emotional health, our mental health, and the ability to feel acknowledged. It's a remarkable thing to see when that happens. Thank you again for your time. Enjoy your day.